In this tutorial, I'll be covering what gives individual sounds, otherwise known as timbres, their own unique characteristics. Understanding what makes a timbre unique will help you identify sounds that you are hearing, and ultimately help you design your own sounds, using what you understand about harmony and inharmony. I cover the science that informs these properties in great detail in my Harmony and Inharmony video, so if you have not watched that tutorial, I highly recommend doing so before continuing, so you may fully comprehend what I am about to share with you. What's a timbre? A timbre can be thought of as an individual instrument. A piano is different from a guitar, which is different from a synthesizer. You can basically think of a timbre as being an individual part in your music. What separates one timbre from another is its harmonic and inharmonic content, collectively referred to as its spectral data. At the core of every sound we hear is what is referred to as the fundamental tone. Based on the physical attributes of what is generating a sound and that surrounding it, the fundamental affects its surrounding material, thereby creating what are known as sympathetic vibrations, otherwise known as resonant frequencies. One example of resonant frequencies can be the shaking windows outside the warehouse or club that you're waiting to get into. However, the resonant frequencies that I am about to share with you have a far more profound impact on how we perceive sound. The most important thing to remember with regard to harmonic sound and resonant frequencies is that resonant frequencies can be in complementary physical alignment with the fundamental tone or not. Ultimately, these resonant frequencies are what give individual timbres their own characteristics. This is harmony and inharmony in action. So, how do the properties of harmony and inharmony apply to sound making? Well, if I take the purest tone found in waveform generation, the sine wave, generating at A440, and analyze its harmonic content by way of a spectrometer, I will find that A440 is the only wave that is vibrating in the air. If I play that same note on a piano, there is far more going on. Firstly, you will notice the inharmonic recoloring from the piano's construction and acoustics as expressed throughout this reading here. In addition, the perfect octave above that, A880, resonates at a slightly lower level. Then above that, the perfect fifth even lower. Then above that, the perfect fourth even lower. Next, a major third, and on up in that fashion towards infinity. These additional tones are called harmonics, also known as partials. And this collective set of tonal relationships in this is called the Harmonic Series. Hence, the harmonic overtones that we find in the piano as opposed to the sine wave are what give it its own unique characteristics as a timbre. Every real-world material thing that creates sound, including your voice, also generates the Harmonic Series, which is nature's own representation of the golden mean. Yes, it's a nautilus shell that erupts out of every sound in the air. You can experience this phenomenon for yourself if you are ever around a piano and have access to the soundboard and permission from the piano's owner. Use extreme caution when working with the soundboard or any heavy large instrument such as this. There are strings taut at incredibly high tension, thousands of pounds of distributed pressure actually, and there is a very heavy lid that should be closed with the front of the lid folded back, as depicted here. All in all, proceed this activity with extreme caution, unless the lid is actually removed. But still, you're working with the soundboard, so be very cautious. At your bench, find the note you like by locating its vibrating string set and hammer. Depress the sustain pedal and play that note. With a clean, dry hand, mute its playing string immediately after the attack, and you will hear the other notes with common pitches as your note's harmonic series vibrate sympathetically. Also, with no pedal depressed, you can move your finger up and down the string or string set while playing to isolate the note's different overtones. This can also be done on a guitar. These are the properties of harmonic sound in a nutshell. With a clear understanding of these things, you will have what is needed to put your synthesizing mind to work and have the sound domain work back for you.